Welcome back. This is our final segment on Girl Talk this week, and we are at Monroe Furniture Center. We finally have Jerry Beckman, the owner, with us. Now, we're not talking about bedroom furniture. We're not talking about appliances like the washers and dryers and stoves. We're not even talking about my favorite, which are the massage lounge chairs.
Yes.
Oh, love those. We're talking about giving back to the community. Jerry, thanks for having us here, and thanks for coming on to talk to us today.
Well, thanks for coming back, and certainly great having you ladies here whenever we get the opportunity, so I appreciate it.
You are worth the drive, absolutely. Let's talk about local businesses giving back to the community, and why do you feel that that's so important?
Well, I think being a part of a small town like Monroe is really cool to begin with, because the people that I see people on the street every day. You're downtown, you're at the banks, you're at the grocery store, so you see people. And a lot of times people have hardships, whatever that hardship may be. We don't always know. So I think it's important as a community building project, or just bringing people together type thing. And it's so, in a small town, I think, because we know each other, it's just so cool to do that. And I think it's important for businesses. I've run a business for over 30 years, and it's not always easy, but I've been fortunate that people have supported me around this area of the state line, and I think it's time that we give back, and so we try our best to do that whenever we can.
So how do you find the best way to contribute to other community organizations or groups in Monroe and the state line?
Well, sometimes it's donating your time. I've been to St. Vincent de Paul when they do their food pantry giveaway. I've worked there before. We work a lot with churches and certain, raffles or whatever they're doing. So we give of our time, certainly give of our money whenever we can. You can't give to everybody all the time, but we give whenever we can. And many times there's raffles going on, or there's whatever, and we'll donate a prize or something where they can take and they can use that prize to raise money. So, there's a lot of different ways, but really, your time and your talents, we all have time, although we all think we don't have time. And we have talents, although I don't have as many as most people, but there are things you can do to help out others.
I think we forget that sometimes. We think of just the money part, and you're right, there are so many ways that we can give and help other people out. Now, we hate to say that we have favorites, but I'm curious, what are some of the charities that are favored?
Well, I'm going to give you a laundry list of ones that we help out, and then I'm going to tell you which ones we work, for example, like with Big Brothers Big Sisters, FFA from Judah, Monroe, different FFA programs, Boy Scouts, YMCA, Greene County Humane Society, Bering Senior Center. That's one, I think, last time we had somebody on from the Senior Center. Greene County Family Promise, that is probably one of my favorites. We work a lot with Greene County Family Promise. That's to help homeless people. So that's really one of my favorites. Habitat for Humanity, we do some work with them, and that's also one of my favorites. I think they do great work for people. Greene County Food Pantry, Veterans Memorial Park, Alzheimer and Dementia Alliance is kind of near and dear to my heart, because my mother went through that before she passed. Epilepsy Foundation, Shop with a Cop, Monroe Fire Department, Greene County EMS. So there's just there's no end to who you can help and what you can do, and we try to be as much a part of it as we can.
Do you know what the population is of Monroe?
I think we're just under 12,000 people.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that. But so with your charities that you select, do you get any support from the companies that you work with, your nationwide companies?
That's really kind of a neat thing too. We're fortunate enough, we've been in business long enough that, and I don't want this to sound arrogant, but we can really pick and choose who we want to do business with, as far as from a supplier standpoint. And there's hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of suppliers out there. Obviously, one of the things we look for when we're looking for a company is what do they have to offer as far as product, which is always important. But then there's always secondary things, and one of the things we like to know is what are they doing nationwide or maybe worldwide for to give back. Again, I gotta use my cheat sheet here, but Whirlpool Corporation, for example, they give to, it's called Homes for the Troops. So for retired troops and stuff like that, maybe they're needy. They build homes and then they supply a suite of kitchen appliances for that troop. That is
great.
really cool.
That's yeah.
KitchenAid Corporation does Cook for the Cure. That's the Susan G. Komen Foundation. That's an awesome foundation. Whirlpool, again, via Amana, they support Habitat for Humanity, which is really cool. Maytag supports the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. Von Bassett Furniture was a company we do quite a bit of business with. They obviously they're building wood furniture, bedroom sets, dining room sets, stuff like that. They're killing trees. So they plant a tree for every tree that they kill throughout the country. So it's really pretty cool, some of the things that these companies will do. And so whether it's firsthand that we're doing something or secondhand that we're supporting a company that's doing something, I think it's really a neat thing.
That's a really excellent point too, Jerry. Thank you for making that. We're about 30 seconds left. I want to talk about choosing American-made products. Is that something you focus on too?
Same thing. We try our darndest to always look for companies. It's impossible in today's world to buy everything American-made. I wish we could. But we deal with Serta Mattress Company, Symbol Mattress Company. They're both based in Wisconsin. Bestcraft Furniture, based in Wisconsin. We deal with, I mentioned the appliance companies. They are made in Ohio, Iowa, Tulsa, Oklahoma. So whenever we can, yes, we're always looking to buy American-made product and keep American jobs.
All right. We're out of time, Jerry. Thank you so much. This has been so interesting. That's it for our show. Thanks so much for having us here. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Girl Talk right here on 57, your home for local.
Beauty and styling for Girl Talk provided by the Ultimate Veritas Spa and Salon.